Going to start handing out some more hardware. I think we're all here for. But before we move to that next part of the program, there's one person I definitely got to publicly thank right now, and I don't think a lot of folks know the true story on a lot of these things, but kind of to take it back a number of years, and yeah, it's going to be way back in my 20s, so the back there still trying to figure out the number, go with that one. But well, I was working the safety safari during the U.S. Nationals. I think I'd progressed up to truck 1, so I wasn't rolling parachutes from where I actually started. I met a man that was really quiet, but yet seemed really informed. He was the track manager of Lucas Oil Raceway at the time. Seemed like he was way ahead of his time. So he would offer advice on things, what I should do, what I shouldn't do. Definitely a wealth of knowledge. And little did I know that working with that gentleman years down the road would create a friendship that's developed into one that I'm truly grateful for, and it's put me into the position that I currently am in right now. At this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Jeff Conley to the stage, Director of Technical Services for the NHRA.
Good evening. Before we get started, with the next awards, I would like to thank Nisa Jones, Kenny Lubansky, Joe Leese, and the entire North Central team for all their hard work the past 2 years. It's greatly appreciated. Also, I want to thank all the great racers of the Land of the Winners. You're the best, definitely the best division in the country, and you're in good hands with Will. At this time, I'd like Jeremiah Hall and Dean McIlvain to come to the stage, please. Third place in the JEGS Super Quick Series, the 2017 Series champion from Highland, Illinois, Mike McIlvain. Obviously, he wasn't here. He finished in third place. While he may be the runner-up this series, we still consider him a champion of burnouts. Also, the best backer-upper I've ever seen in my life. Your JEGS Super Quick Series runner-up from New Carlisle, Ohio, Dean McIlvain. Please welcome your 2018 JEGS Super Quick Series champion, Jeremiah Hall. As many of you know, the championship run this year had many ups and downs. While in St. Louis, Jeremiah battled driveline issues, but was able to make it to the first round of the race, which later led to a victory. That win would put him in the points lead, which he would not let go of. His win at Bowling Green would seal up the 2018 championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeremiah Hall.
Don't let anyone fool you. Dean's also good at backing up down the track as well. Wow, I didn't think I'd be nervous. I'm a lot more nervous than I thought I'd be. I would first like to thank God, not in what he has done for me, more for what he's blessed me, but not saying that he's not blessed any of you guys any more or any less, before blessing me with his son, believing in Christ. Next, I'd like to thank my parents, Jerry and Tammy Hall. They put a lot of effort into this racing. I couldn't do it without them. My father is also my crew chief. You couldn't ask for a better crew chief than him. Wow, my knees are shaking. I'm sorry. I speak in church on a weekly basis, and I didn't think it'd be like this. Sorry. Everyone says they have the best crew chief, right? Whoever it might be, you've got the best. No, I've got the best. Sorry. This man can read a track and tell me what's going on before I even roll to the water. He's also pretty good at letting me know when Jay Oakley is carrying a few numbers and to be watching out what's going on. I hope you're watching, Jay. I couldn't do this without you, sir. Thank you. Mom, thank you for putting up with this for so long. Thanks for watching the shop and making sure we can get done what we do. I'd also like to thank my beautiful wife, Crystal. You're always at home keeping things going, and when you get to come to the track, it's always a blessing to have you there with the kids. I'd also like to thank my buddies Brent, Justin, Joe, and Jay Oakley. They helped me build my 2017 American last year, not completely from start to beginning, but helped me give me ideas to make the car the best possible. And it's been one hell of a car, and I can't thank those guys enough. Also, Trans Specialties for converters and transmission parts, RPM data loggers, Mickey Thompson tires, VP Racing Fuels, American Race Cars, Killer Rons, and I got to say a special thank you to Philip and Jay Oakley. If you don't know Philip and Jay, you need to get to know them tonight. They've helped us with our program this year, and I can't thank you enough, so thank you guys. And Scotty Wilson, I guess I didn't know that you was retiring, but I'm going to miss you, man. Thank you for being in my winter circle pictures this year, and thank you for the prayers and everything before the race started. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the Coughlin family for keeping the JEGS series going. We really appreciate it. It's nice to have a series that us medium dragsters can race in. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And Quick Fuel, thank you for your support in the shootout. That's a fun deal. We get to qualify, or we qualify for the race, obviously, but we get qualifying points for it. And so a race at the end of the season just makes it real nice for that and giving us something to actually make it worth qualifying, so we appreciate it. And Danny, thank you for what you've done this year in the series, keeping it rolling. I was kind of worried a couple of years ago when we started losing some of our senior tech directors that have helped with this series, and we really appreciate you stepping in there. And Kenny, I can't say your last name. Oh, and by the way, you're going to get cracked here in a little bit. So, but thank you. Thanks, man. And William, thank you for what you've done, and also Jeff Conley. Thank you, guys.